you can hear the energy, you can see the activity, you can feel what's happening with the tribes. This is exactly what we want our students to be doing. A lot of initiative being shown. There's a boy over there building a gate. I noticed down there they're trying to build a fish trap for catching fish in the river. So they're thinking about all aspects of their tribal culture growing and developing. And even if you have a look down, they're collecting the ash and the charcoal to make ink. So they've done cave paintings and created their own artwork as well. It's endless. What they're learning here is unstructured play. They're allowed to develop their own rules, their own sort of boundaries, and they're given some guidance from the instructors, but they're just playing in the woods. And this is a really important factor that our kids need to be able to do. It's not in a classroom, it's not summatives, it's not formatives. There's no right, there's no wrong. You can see over here, the girls have just built a toilet and they've put on the outside, using their own ink that they've made, the drawing boys and girls for the bathroom.
我们做这个厕所的时候，因为项目非常重，我们需要支撑它的力量，所以我就绑绳的时候想到了在学校数学课上学的三角形是最坚固的这个原理，所以我们就把绳子与竹竿画成了三角形。
一个团队的意识，以及可能是他们在挑战他们自己。他们有的时候其实没有意识到说，我有这样的一个能力，但是呢，后来忽然发现就是说，哦 ，I can do this。我觉得不仅是在 solve problem 的时候，也是给他们自己，就是说我虽然这个做不成，但是下一次的话，我是不是能给自己一个机会看见不同的自己。我觉得昨天就是结束之后，我真的有一个 moment 特别的感动，就是在整个团体，在他们都像小蚂蚁一样，为了建自己一个窝，然后在不同的分工、自己的忙碌的时候，这让我非常感动的一瞬间。
Grade 8s, they've just learned how to keep themselves safe. And if we have a look here, we're just starting on the jungle flight. Some students who are learning essential survival skills, fire lighting, that's really exciting for them, and shelter building. So let's go and have a look and see what's going on here. Here students have lit their fires. They're collecting marshmallows to cook. Will they cook their marshmallows or will they burn their marshmallows? Let's go find out. Our team of boys here are trying to build a shelter, and they're trying to work out how to get the stick upright to support their shelter, and they're using some advanced engineering principles that they don't know yet. They're trying to use cantilevers and levers to help build their shelter. So they've got the triangles for the triangulation of a strong structure, and I guess the boys here will remember their shelter for a long time, but when in later years they're learning the science, they'll be able to relate to actually what they're doing here, building their shelter. This is fascinating. The kids, they don't realize what they're learning. They're having good fun in the woods, but it's something that's going to last a long time for them. How does your heart feel?
When I climb higher, I feel more and more like I'm nervous. I'm afraid that maybe I will just fall off. But when I went on, I think that it wasn't really as scary as I thought.
It most certainly is. What have you been doing?
We've been all doing all these like works on like cooperation, I guess, between like us and like our friends.
Okay, and what about the environment here?
I think it's really beautiful. It's really sunny over here, and usually I would have allergies when I'm like walking around nature, but it's actually like really perfect now. We can like pick down these like berries to eat anytime.
You're picking the berries to eat?
Yeah, they said it's fun.
It's fine.
Delicious as well.
Wonderful. All right, what are you doing this afternoon?
We're going on a high rope thing where we're gonna go up really high and then do some, I guess, balancing. About
what you're planning for this afternoon. Could you share that with us as well, please?
Yeah, so actually I was actually quite unsure. Like yesterday, I saw those high ropes. They look really intimidating. I admit, they still look really intimidating to me. But I think, I talked with Mr. Popovich. He's he has become one of my friends. During this trip, he has been encouraging me. He's such a great teacher.
Yeah.
We are talking a lot these days. And he shared that he fears heights too. And when we talk, we encourage each other to try to overcome that fear. Because that's like the point of the trip, right? You go out here, you do these things, these unusual things you don't do at school. It's just to get out of your comfort zone completely. It's just to make sure that you grow by challenging yourself. So yeah, I'm really ready actually, like mentally now. I still have some fear, but I think I'm ready to take on the challenge.
So Jack,
Okay, yeah.
before you said you were a bit scared of heights.
Yeah,
and,
I was really scared of heights.
now you've done it, how do you feel?
Feel great. It's just release of hormones, It's causing great feelings, That's kind of indescribable with words, like what I'm feeling right now. Yeah, once you've been up there and you jumped and then you got down, that sense of achievement, that sense of like, I did this, it just overwhelms you.
I just think it's so exciting for the kids that after several years we're able to get back out. And this is such an important part of the founding vision of Keystone, that kids are out in the world, adventuring, learning how to appreciate nature, learning how to challenge their limits, learning how to collaborate in really authentic spaces. And so over the last couple of days, we've just seen that non-stop in all these really different age-appropriate ways. So little kids are building fires and shelters, and the big kids are really stretching themselves physically in ways that, give them the confidence to do hard things in their lives. And yeah, it's just been so beautiful.